in doing a simple query from our current products table, we can see that we have a total of 483 products. Some products are more popular than others, and we may even have what we call a no-move SKU. In other words, a product that has never been sold. Well, let's go ahead and look at the activity for all products by running another query. Select all fields from Sales Invoice Detail and run it. It looks like we have made a total of 6,960 transactions at our company. Far more sales than we have products. So it looks like we have products that have moved multiple times. Maybe some products that have moved once, and maybe some products that have never moved. Each time a record appears in the Sales Invoice Detail table means a product is sold. So why don't we look at the product ID? And instead of looking at repeating data, let's put the word distinct right in front of product ID. And let's see how many different products have sold. Wow, we've only sold 60 different products? So it looks like almost all of our activity is within the same few products. Well, let's find out the list of all products that have not sold. Now, we could easily copy this entire list of products that did sell. That would be pretty big. And then we could say where product ID not in paren, and paste that big list in there. But a subquery would be far easier. Let's go ahead and put this entire list in there by putting this query nested inside of the parentheses. And run it. Here is the list of 423 products we have that have never sold. Let's take a quick look at all of our products. Now, some of these products we created ourselves. And to expand our offering, some of these products were created by our suppliers, and we are authorized to sell through our suppliers. Let's take a look at the list of our suppliers. Select all fields from Supplier and run it. Looks like we have 3 suppliers. Now, we're interested in finding out names of all the products that are supplied by Supplier 2, which is Lab12 Connect. Well, how are we going to do that? Well, we could look here on the first query and look at the Supplier ID field and see we've got 1, 2, and 3, and in some cases we have a 0, which means we supplied our own. Well, let's put a where Supplier ID equals 2. And that would give us the result of the Lab12 Connect products. Looks like 96 records. But what if we didn't want to put the hard-coded number in the where clause? There's no reason to look it up. Well, what we can do is show me just these supplier IDs, where the supplier name is equal to Lab12 Connect. What supplier number is that? That's Supplier 2. Well, this 2 is the same as this 2, so what I'm going to do is put a parenthesis in here and cut and paste this entire query inside of here as a subquery. That way, when you want to change what name you're looking at, you don't need to look up the ID. You just supply the name. And here's the 96 products that are supplied by Lab12 Connect. Lab 12.1, Skill Check 1. Some invoices are large orders with many products on them. In the Sales Invoice table, 10 of the 1,877 sales invoices contain more than 30 products on them. Run an aggregated subquery on the Sales Invoice Detail table in order to find the invoice IDs for the 10 sales invoices that contain more than 30 products. Now, feed those 10 invoice IDs into the criteria of the outer query. When you're done, your results will resemble the figure you see here. Skill Check 2. Write a subquery which will feed employee IDs into an outer query of the employee table. Show the employee records only for those employees who have found grants. When you're done, your results should resemble the figure you see here. Skill check 3. Query the customer table using a subquery, which shows all the customers who have purchased. Hint: everyone appearing in the sales invoice table has bought something in JProCo. The query should show all customers who have ordered at least once from JProCo. If a customer has ordered multiple times, make sure they still only appear once in the result. When you're done, your screen should resemble the figure you see here.